everyone, this is Slatter with GTA Sports, and welcome to another edition of GTA's ISO Mode. If you haven't already, make sure you follow GTA Sports Network and GTA Heat Check on all social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and don't forget GTASportsnet.com for all things in the world of sports. Today, I'm going to give a team its respect that me, nor my man Antonio Turner over at the Heat Check podcast, we didn't see this coming. The Utah Jazz are number one in the West without Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Danny Ainge, I don't know how you did it. With a rookie head coach in Will Hardy, I don't know how you did it. But apparently, Colin Sexton, Mike Conley, Lauri Markkanen, Jordan Clarkson, Kelly Olynyk, Tyler Horton-Tucker, Rudy Gay, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jared Vanderbilt. Apparently, these names, these random names you put together, and I can't forget Walker Kessler at center. Apparently, they found a way to win games in the wild, wild West. I didn't think it was possible. I'm shocked. I'm at a loss for words. The Utah Jazz are number one in the West right now. I don't know how they did it. I really don't. They're 12-7. They're basically a top 10 team in points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game, and the only one that they're, on the bottom end is basically how many points they allow the opponents. The only thing that they need to step up on is defense, because they get average 117 points per game, but they give their opponents 114 points per game. So basically, the offense is clicking, the defense is suspect. That's what I'm getting from it. But that's expected. It's their first year together. They're learning chemistry. They don't have Rudy Gobert, who was a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Can't sleep on that. I may have not always agreed with the vote, but he does have 3 Defensive Players of the Year to his name. So losing that at the anchor, you're gonna give up more points in the paint. You're gonna look more, vulnerable inside the 3-point line. Now, as I'm giving them praise and credit and all that for, doing the impossible, because we expected the Utah Jazz to completely fall out the picture. Not saying they won't, but they're off to a hell of a good start. Mike Conley did have a lower leg injury. Thankfully, it wasn't severe. In regards to, it was a non-contact injury to his left knee. They're going to be starting Colin Sexton in their next few games until, Mike Conley's ready to, get back on the court. I expect Jordan Clarkson to do more of the playmaking and ball handling. That lets Colin do more of the scoring. That's what he does best. He's more of a slasher versus a playmaker. Jordan Clarkson is obviously the playmaker of the team when Mike Conley's now on the court as the veteran leader at point. I want to give props to Lauri Markkanen for finding his groove, as well as Tyler Horton-Tucker, who was just falling deeper and deeper on the Lakers' depth chart, season by season, becoming pretty much a lost cause in L.A. And he found his identity in Utah, found his purpose. Looks like a completely different player, so salute to him. Utah Jazz, wow. I didn't see this coming at all. I really didn't. Obviously, we knew what Malik Beasley could do from Minnesota, so I expected him to be impactful on this team. He's 6 years in, so there's that. But so I expected that out of him. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, another player who's been kind of bouncing around the league, going from team to team, trying to find his way. He's still young, so he's got time to put it together. Will he be like his cousin, SGA over in OKC? It hasn't been seen as of yet, but again, he's only 3 years in, so he's still got time to build. Again, this is really just a Utah Jazz appreciation post. This ISO Mode is not really here to break down the problem in Utah. The only problem they have is a problem that any team has when you put a team together like this in a massive haul of an offseason. They need time to build chemistry. Once they build the chemistry, which looks like they're off to a great start at that, sky's the limit. The Utah Jazz can be playoff bound within the next season, if not this season, within the next season. Barring injury, we know Mike Conley's on his last legs as far as a career. You got to remember, Mike Conley been in the league 15 years. That's nothing to nothing to take lightly. I mean, this is Mr. Grit and Grind himself, okay? Him and Rudy Gay, again, been in the league roughly the same amount of years. These are the veterans of the team now. So, as long as they keep Mike Conley healthy, keep Rudy Gay, healthy, Rudy Gay can be the Udonis Haslem of the team. Get limited minutes, stay just enough to pretty much be the player coach that he is at this point in his career, who can still give you a bucket, when needed. And Lauri Markkanen, that's another guy who's a unicorn at his position, being a forward that can stretch to 5 and 7 feet tall and 240 pounds. We're talking about somebody who can light it up from three. He's only 5 years in, but he's been marred with injuries, playing in different teams. So, again, as long as this team can stay healthy, Lauri Markkanen is only 25. You would have thought he's older than that with the injuries he's had, but you're talking about 25-year-old. I mean, the average age on this team, if you take out Mike Conley and Rudy Gay, the average age on this team is about 24, 25 years old. I mean, Jordan Clarkson's 30, but he's still young. He's still, he's still in his prime. So, again, I like what I'm seeing. My expectations for this team were extremely low going into the season. I'm not going to deny that. They've proven me wrong so far. I hope they can keep it up because Antonio doesn't believe they're going to keep this up. He thinks they're going to flame out around Christmas time. You'll know who's who and what's what coming off the Christmas break going into the new year. So salute to the Utah Jazz on behalf of Ty Slatter here at GTA Sports. I love what I'm seeing. Keep up the great work. Jordan Clarkson, this is your team now. Own it. Stand on it. And make sure that your teammates accept and respect it. It's been another ISO Mode. Make sure you follow me at Ty Slatter on all social media platforms. And if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe to GTA Sports on YouTube. And make sure you follow us, GTA Sports Network and GTA Heat Check on all social media platforms. And don't forget to check out GTASportsNet.com for all things world sports. This is Ty Slatter. And until next time, take care.